Oh,
Intercepted.
my.
Intercepted by the Cobras. Got some room down the sideline. Can he make a move? Still on his feet, but gets tripped up by the lineman.
What a play.
And we do apologize for that technical difficulty. However, Cobras get the turnover.
Yet another interception on a deep pass by Quello. You got to think, I don't know about it, but you got to think that at some point, start running the ball a little bit more.
They had just ran it.
But I mean, like, you got to rely a little bit
Will,
more
Will,
on it.
Will has been close to 60 yards rushing.
I'm saying I would keep feeding him. He's got the hot hand right now. You've seen that the pass game, not as effective as the run game.
On
And
that point, you are absolutely correct. I do believe in feeding the hot hand or keep going with the hot hand. So with that, I can't disagree with that.
I'm not saying get away from the pass game all completely because it is Quello, but right now they are
Slap,
dominating the run
drops
game.
back, throws it deep. Got him, man. That's Matt Wise. He just overshot him.
Incomplete pass by number 4, Slap Thompson.
They're close to it. That connection's close. They've been getting the short stuff, but it's them deep balls that they're really gonna. The Broncos got to start getting back a little bit more. They're gonna pay for it soon.
As we get some scores in, Arctic Bengals are behind. Actually, they're up. Excuse me. They're up against the Steel City Bobcats 17-14. And the Glass City Tigers and Columbus Fire in Tier 1 fire up 14-12 at halftime. Johnson got some room, fumbles the ball, picked up by the Broncos.
Not what they
A
needed
tragic
at all.
turn of events.
Push down, Broncos.
Really not what you wanted
The
to see
exact
if you're a
opposite.
Cobras fan.
Ugh. That's a killer right there. This Cobras team, they're still resilient though. There's still a good amount of time in this game. It's only a 2 possession, but if you got to start making something happen soon. These drives with the offense that's just going nowhere, it's got to stop like now.
Resiliency, though, was the name of the game up until that point. And now, what do you do as the Cobras? It just a tragic turn of events.
Skids off the sideline.
Watch for an LT.
First and
pass
10
right
Broncos. Quello and Will. Takes the snap, hands it off. It's not Will, excuse me, that's Reggie. Reggie fumbles the ball, and it goes into the Cobras' hands.
Wow!
Now this third quarter has just gotten strange.
That was as picture perfect of a fumble as you can draw it up. That's what they put in the high school books on how to play football. That's what you do in Pee Wee. That was a perfect punch out.
Very great punch out, but again, this third quarter has just gotten stranger and stranger as we've gone on.
And if I'm not mistaken, which I probably am, but that was 21 Tamir Stevens on the fumble recovery, and he just had the pick last drive.
So he comes up with 2 turnovers.
As of right now, that's what I'm thinking. If anybody's gonna be getting this Cobras team on the right track, it's gonna probably have to be someone from the defense. They're getting the momentum. Their defense is staying there. Now the offense needs to turn it into points.
First and 10. Takes the snap, throws the screen, drops it.
Butterfingers pass incomplete by number 4, Slap Thompson.
And that'll bring up second down as you hear the PA announcer.
This guy. some point, they're going to probably have to start getting away from that screen pass a little bit.
Second down and 10. Thompson, 4 wide receivers. Throws. It's
Wide
caught.
open.
That is 28. And there's a flag.
Oh, my.
Conduct on number 28.
Oh, you can't do that.
Great play, but
You can't do that. You're down by 2 scores. Conference championship. You made a great play. That's all you really need to let be said.
you do have to keep it a clear and level head because now you just got pushed back. It's still going to be a first down, but I believe it's going to be a dead ball.
Coach Ballantyne out here
First and 10.
getting active.
Thompson throws it deep. Thompson.
Just another play.
I don't know what's going on with
Eh.
the connection between Thompson and Thompson, but
Incomplete pass
something's
by
got to
number
give
4,
in that
Thompson.
situation.
Yeah.
Second down, Cobras.
Number 6, Thompson, he stopped running. That's at least the 3rd or 4th time that's happened. I don't know if it's got to be the sun in his eyes or something.
Whatever it is, it's got to get fixed because right about now, he's needed.
Yeah. And they connected earlier in the game on at least twice, like this would be a completely different ball game.
Connected last
Second
week for a
down,
touchdown.
Cobras.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the brother connection is usually a good one. Today, not so much. Second down and 10. Thompson takes the snap, drops back, throws the out route to number 28. Still on his feet. He might want to.
I say, that's a lot of white jerseys around you.
Third down.
Broncos sideline getting loud in the head.
And that is not a place you want to get tackled.
Broncos need your help on this important third down. Get up on your feet. Cheer up on your Broncos. On your feet. On your feet, man. Let's go.
I believe that is what they refer to as the stable.
Defense.
I believe so.
It's a dangerous place to be if you're not wearing Broncos colors.
Indeed. And now we face a 3rd and long. Third down and 10. Cobras need the first down. There's a flag on the play.
The Broncos are excited.
He don't know what he's doing. False start on the Cobras. Back him
False
up.
start against the Cobras.
Incredible.
And now you do have to think about the atmosphere getting to
Yeah.
the Cobras offense.
They're looking a little discombobulated out there. Not like you said, the Thompson connection's not there. Things are starting to slide downhill. You know, if I'm Adam, I would pull my guys to the side once they come off the field and really establish like you are essentially in your backyard still. Like, this is still Akron, you know. It's backyard for the Cobras, pretty much. You really gotta refocus. There's still a lot of time left.
Very much so. Third down and 15 now. Thompson takes a snap, drops back. Under pressure, gets away, then finally sacked.
Where you go? Number 17 with the sack.
Incredible. I watched at least 2 O linemen there just stand there. You can't have that. You got to put forth all the effort. I really do think that the environment, the heat, the pressure of the game is starting to get to some of the Cobras guys.
And if that is the case, now you really have to talk to the team and say, if this is what you want, you guys have to buckle down.
Have to.
You look at the Broncos sideline, it's loose.
4th down
Yeah,
They're
and
they're
11.
laughing.
happy.
There's smiles on their
Where to go?
faces. This is a situation where you want the same if you're a Cobras player or a Cobras fan. And here we are, 4th down with 1:30 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Broncos guys getting loose. They're expecting a big return here.
Coop Ryder in the punt. It kicks
Good
away.
punt.
Great punt. Almost blocked by Biscuit, a.k.a. Danny. Owens. Flag on
There's
the
a
play.
flag on the play for what? Multiple flags.
I'm going to go under the assumption, looking at the play itself, I'm going to go under the assumption that more than likely assumed crack black block.
Return by number 18, Preacher
Yeah,
Quality.
yeah, I would say
First
so,
down,
but I'm not. This one all the way down by where he caught it. I don't know. Looked a little too soft to me for a crackback block. But
Safety rules.
yep, safety rules. You're right.
We don't have a say.
Unfortunate.
And being up here in the booth, we don't have a say on how
That is
these
true.
calls get handed out.
Unfortunate for the Broncos, but they have Quello, they have Will, they have Burt. They'll make something happen out of this. Looking at the stats again, it really has been all Cobras defense that has been keeping them in this game. You know, 2 interceptions, one by Tamir, one by Henderson, and then that fumble recovery by Tamir. Like, they might have to get a touchdown to keep their offense going, because I'm looking over at their sideline now. A lot of low hanging heads.
And the game isn't over yet. You still got one
Mm-hmm.
quarter left to make something happen.
Hey, 50.
You've
Ask
been
me.
stopping the Broncos. You've gotten the ball back.
That's right.
You've got to do something.
15 minutes is a lot of football.
And we've seen it
It really is.
happen.
It really is.
1st and 10 Broncos. Quello and Will. Hands off to Will. Will goes off tackle. Hit. Breaks his tries to shake the tackle. But he slides down his legs.
Will with the run.
Will is the only person that I know that even if he has both feet cemented down by 2 tacklers, he will still throw a shoulder in you and try and get a little extra yards. That's how much he loves contact.
He's up 2nd down. 2nd down. They're going to take the quarter.
Throw them fours up for this conference championship as your Broncos lead 16-0.
There we go.
And we will head into the 4th and final quarter. We will switch sides of the field and be right back with the 4th quarter. You are watching PAFL Tier 2 Conference Championship here on the 216 Sports Network. Are you ready for a snack or a treat that satisfies that sweet tooth? Well, Clarice's Confections has what you need. All her treats are custom made and centered around your taste buds' desires. Place your orders now by emailing her at sweetsbycarice@gmail.com or call her at 440-805-4303. If you're looking for a good brand of clothing at affordable prices, then TGBG is just for you. Hats, shirts, hoodies, and custom gear all at your fingertips. And just in time for the weekend is Free Ship Friday. Free shipping on all orders. Just use the code FREESHIPFRIDAY at checkout. And all Godfidence items are 10% off. Head on over to tgbgbrand.com and get your orders in for your custom clothing now. TGBG is the official outfitter of the 216 Sports Network. TGBG, to God be the glory. are with the start of the fourth and final quarter. Broncos up 16-0. 15 minutes left to go before we find out who's going to the first side of the Tier 2 championship. Quello takes the snap, drops back, throws the out route, caught.
Wide open.
Slips the tackle. See Tamir trying to poke at the ball.
Yeah, this Cobras defense, they know the situation that they're in. They understand they need to get turnovers, they need to make big plays. Unfortunately, they're playing a Broncos offense that thrives on big plays, is known for big plays. Can pull them out at random if they have to.
It is a first down for the Broncos. Because again, we've said earlier, Arquello with the ability to throw the ball and sit in the pocket. First and 10, Quello hands it off. Will up the middle. Still driving,
He's
still driving, still on his feet. He's gonna get about.
He's just having fun out there.
Gonna be about 7 on the play. So second down and 3.
Will just out there having fun, enjoying life.
And that's what you want.
If you have players that's just enjoying playing the game, usually leads to some good stuff.
Quello drops back, throws over the middle, intercepted!
Woo!
Great pick.
That was number 27, Lamar Hill.
And Lamar Hill, finally, we get to call his name.
Just a great break on the ball. He recognized where Quello was going with it, looked at his eyes, looked at his shoulders, and was able to just cut the ball off right before. It was a great pass, right where the receiver needed it.
And with that, if you look at the clock, it's more than enough time that you would have thought.
That's right. You're still only
before
down by 2.
Before you get a turnover. You get a turnover early in the fourth quarter. This might be the swing and momentum that the Cobras needed.
That's right. But if they are to come back in this game and really win, like make sure that they win, they have to score here. And it can't. I'm even going to say it can't be a field goal. It has to be a touchdown.
I agree. First and 10. Cobras. Slap. Screen. Wise. Up the middle. Speedy. Breaking some tackles. He gets the first down, or it looks like he was close to it. They're going to say he was short. Going to bring up second down and about 4.
Offense. Slap. Commanding
Slap and
the
hurry
offense.
up. Takes the snap. Throws deep. Wise. Open. Caught!
Incredible
Great catch! Matt Wise on the play.
Woo! Go up and get it, young man. My goodness. You know, the Thompson to Thompson connection is not there, but Thompson to Wise is there, and they are going to use it. Broncos got to take that timeout.
And the Broncos call a timeout.
Woo! You know, if I'm Slap,
they have one left.
If I'm Slap, I am first read every play. Matt Wise, first read every play. He has been there all day. He's been the guy to go to. He's been the most consistent receiver that they've had all day.
It's hard to deny that.
And the best part about all this is they started this drive with 12 minutes and roughly 50 or so seconds. And they only have 12 minutes and 30 seconds. So they still have all kinds of time to make something happen.
Indeed they do. We have an update from Michigan. The Cleveland Rams and the Michigan Hurricanes tied at 6 in the fourth quarter, but the Rams have the ball. So we will see how that plays out. First and 10. First and 10 for the Cobras.
Watch Taylor Johnson pointing out the blitzing linebacker.
Thompson takes the snap, drops back, throws, intercepted!
Oh my goodness.
Reggie!
He's gonna go.
He might
He's
take
gone.
this to the house!
To the end zone, guys. What are we doing?
Matt Wise trying to catch him. He got him!
Oh!
Got him just short.
What a play.
Broncos down to the 10-yard line. First down, Broncos.
Once again, number 3, Reggie. He is touchdown, fumble recovery, interception. He's done it all for the Broncos today.
Thompson trying to make a play, and he just throws the interception. There was a receiver in the area. Unfortunately, it was the wrong color.
Please, audience, no arguing with the players, please. Let the players play. Audience, no arguing with the players. Let him go. Let it go. Please, no arguing with the players. Let the players play.
You really have to give respect to that Broncos D-line for causing Slap, who doesn't have the best ability to be mobile, to get out there and force a pass that went right to Reggie. Like, it was, I don't even know what Cobras receiver, no disrespect intended, I don't know where he was looking for that.
We have no idea. However, what we do know is there was a series of plays where the Cobras had a little bit of momentum on their side, and the interception, once again, sucks the air out of the balloon. And now we're looking at a first and 10 for the Broncos in plus territory, just outside of the 10-yard line. First and 10 Broncos, Marquello and Will, and a big back.
They got some big boys in there.
In the backfield.
Overloading that right side. I think we all know where they're going.
Hands it to the big guy.
Oh my!
Bringing him down.
The big man rumbling, stumbling for a 1-yard gain. Number 72.
It's going to bring up second down and 9.
That was the most athletic, unathletic run I've ever seen in my life. I love it. You got to give 7-2 some type of points here.
Never take away from the big guys. They block for you, but it is second down and 9. And this clock is running.
That's
11:45 to go.
Brandon Wallace out of Wyndham.
Still in the big formation. Quello takes it, pitches it to Will. Will hits the outside, still on his feet, getting drugged, out of bounds. He is short.
Wow,
he gets the first down, but he is short of the end zone.
First down.
There's a flag, I believe, on the play.
And there is a flag. They say it's a false start.
Oh, my.
False start against the Broncos.
It erases what would have been a really good run by Will. If I know Ballantyne, I know he's just going to hit that hole again. Just keep on going. Now, if I was a betting man, I see him coming out in this shotgun, I'd say a jump ball to Burt is imperative. You have to take it.
Drops back. Will has the ball, and he's hit.
And there's Big Pork. You're going for that ball.
McCormy, you are absolutely right. They are going for the ball.
Lovely thing about the Cobras defense, they know the situation they're in. It really is just a matter of their offense getting it together.
And it will now be
third down. Broncos.
3rd and 8. And this clock slowly ticking away.
Jump ball to Burt is what I would be doing here. Trust the big man. Trust your star wide receiver.
Understood, but sometimes you got to be safe in these situations.
That is true.
It's been a turnover fest this half. Empty set for Quello. Sends a man in motion. Takes the snap. Fakes the handoff. Gets out of the pocket. Rolls to his right. He's looking. He might want to get rid of it. I think he's dancing on purpose. No, he takes the sack. I don't understand why he didn't throw it away.
I'm not sure. You got to be, I don't know, incredibly wise or just not care to take that sack. But the biggest part about getting getting tackled like that is you got to hold on to that ball. Especially in a situation like this, I would prefer you just throw it away, take the incompletion, rather than even remotely give a chance for a fumble.
Thinking, make sure y'all hydrate. It is very hot outside. People, get some water, get some Gatorade, get something, please. It is hot.
Here we are, 4th down. And he loses about 4 on that, so it'll be a 4th and 12.
Best part about that play is it took about 30 seconds to 40 seconds off the clock.
And we are in the 8-minute mark.
Watch Tony in this trips.
4th down. And the Broncos appear to call their last timeout of the half, or of the game, rather.
I think they've seen something that they liked.
Donuts down here at this table along with this 50-50 raffle. Make sure y'all get down to that table and get you some.
I believe they see a matchup that they like at wide receiver. Going to take advantage of it.
That table, the unanimous word, I know he got yours.
Now, Josh, I have to ask, what do you do to get back in this game? You've got 8 minutes, 18 seconds left on the clock before it's all over. What do you do if you're the Cobras?
Unfortunately, I think at this rate, in this point in the game, you really have to rely on that defense to come up with a score. Your offense, they've shown glimpses, but they've really been shut down due to their own mistakes. Of course, the offense, if you had to have something happen on offense, I would say rely on Slap to Wise because, like I said, he's been the most consistent wide receiver. He's been the most sure hands. He's made the big plays. You got to give him time, which I think they have been giving Slap more time now, but their receivers are just kind of they're just kind of stopping on their routes. You really got to trust the quarterback, and then likewise, quarterback's got to trust the wide receiver.
Indeed, because we've seen two what should have been touchdowns thrown in Thompson's way.
This is blocked. Oh, this is not blocked. Good. They didn't even try to.
The Cobras can return this. It gets yanked down.
Woo! Where you going, boy? First down.
I wasn't expecting that. I think Will just kicked it off the guy's head.
And there's some flags, some laundry on the field. Say what you want, but this is Cleveland versus Akron. Does happen to get chippy at times.
I'm really unsure as to who to put down for that blocked field goal, so I'll just leave it blank for now. Watch the film later. That was just, I don't know, godly intervention perhaps for the Cobras?
Who knows?
It really set them up well.
But really at this point, you're right. It is godly intervention. Just because the Cobras needed a break and they got it on the blocked field goal.
I do believe so.
However, you have 8 minutes, 16 seconds to go.
And not only is your offense is making mistakes, you only really have one wide receiver to go to, but you're playing a defense that's not only good, but they're confident, which is going to boost their skills even more. They know where to be at. They know what to do. They can read your offense. You got to do something here. Take a shot to somebody maybe you don't normally take a shot to. Surprise the defense maybe with something like that.
There's a lot of things. Personal foul against the Broncos. And here's an ejection. Sportsmanlike against the Cobras. Both penalties will offset. But one player for the One player for the Broncos is ejected. We'll see how that pans out for next game, assuming the Broncos advance.
Yeah, I mean, next game, if they do advance, that's the championship. The one game you never want to not play in.
So 1st and 10 Cobras. Ball is spotted close to midfield, inside their 40.
I'm not even sure who it was that got ejected, but I do see, I can't tell who that is right there, taking their pads off and leaving.
Looks like that was Will.
I'm not sure. If that's Will, he's been having a day. That's a huge loss for this. Not only Broncos special teams, but their offense as well. They have two safeties high, changing their defensive scheme a little bit, leaving the middle open, asking, begging practically, Slap to take the mid.
Here we go, 1st and 10 Cobras. Robinson now in for the Cobras. Takes the snap. Throws it. Wise in the middle. He's got some speed. Hurdles a player. Fumbles the ball.
Oh, my goodness.
Butterfingers again by number 89. Return picked up by the Broncos.
Oh, my.
Oh, this is
it's killer.
Heartbreaking.
This just keeps getting bad, and then worse, and then even worse. It's the locked in. I don't think they're focused enough. Like, that's just a play. You can't fumble it there. You just can't.
That was the shades of Randy Moss. Hurdling back in 97.
Unbelievable play. He had it. They yeah. The best I can.
1st and 10 for the Broncos. Ball on the 35 of their side. Quello in the shotgun. Reggie in the backfield with him. Hands it off. Goes right up the middle. Breaks a couple tackles. Drags a player, and then he's finally brought down after a gain of 5. It brings it 2nd down and 5.
Reggie Rogers. 2nd down, Broncos.
Now the time and the clock is not a friend of the Cobras. You caught a break with the blocked field goal, and now you just may be struggling to get the ball back. It seems like the Broncos will be content with running the clock.
I mean, I would too. A little under 7.5 minutes left. Your defense has proven they can make this Cobras offense completely irrelevant to the game.
Rogers again runs through a man, pushes forward, pushes the pile, but did he get the 1st down? It looks like he did.
Reggie Rogers said, "Get your butt in that weight room for that 1st down, Broncos."
Looks like he might be short.
He's still down.
And he is still down. Reggie's pulled up.
Thank goodness.
He is up on his own power.
Move them chains, fellas. 1st down, Broncos.
It looks like he's good to go. Hopefully it was just knocking the breath out of him. I mean, he's been running all day. He's been doing everything. Defense, offense, you name it.
And he did get the 1st down. So it is a 1st down with 6 and change, just under 6.5 minutes to go.
Starting to get a little chippy as well. This Cobras defense, I mean, I understand the frustrations. I really do. They've been out here about 75% of the game, making turnovers left and right, doing what they have to do to stay in it.
Strickland with the ball, spins, and he's brought down. Strickland hasn't been at the running back position in years.
Second down, Broncos.
Mormon, I believe.
And the Cobras player is down.
At the 2-minute warning, we will be doing the 50-50 raffle. At the 2-minute warning, we'll be doing the 50-50 raffle.
.551 here to go. We gotta hope he's okay, so we'll step aside and let the trainers take a look at him. And we'll be back. You are watching Tier 2 PAFL Conference Championship here on the 216 Sports Network.
With the break in the play, make sure y'all.
Got a taste for something sweet? Planning a party? Or just want a midnight snack? Clarissa's Confections is a local treat maker here in Cleveland and has made many delectable and delicious treats for the young and old. Her treats are made to order and can be customized to your needs and any occasion. To place your orders, email her at sweetsbyclarice@gmail.com or call her at 440-805-4303. Are you looking to change up your everyday look? Have a sports team or just want something casual to wear for the night? TGBG Apparel is here for you. From athletic wear to something nice to go with your outfit, TGBG has what you need. Hats, shirts, hoodies, and everything in between. TGBG will get you right for the night and at an affordable price. To place your orders, email them at tgbgbrand@gmail.com or head on over to tgbgbrand.com now. To God be the glory.
Oh,
And
man.
we are back after the injury timeout. Player is up and off the sidelines.
Thank goodness.
But nevertheless, Cobras are still running out of time.
Clock running.
1st and 10.
Something's got to happen now.
Excuse me. 2nd down and 11. Excuse me. Quello fakes it. Throw. Under pressure. Hit and sacked.
As that 41-0. Pork, and I'm not sure who number 0 is, but
And it's going to be
pressure.
3rd down now. I believe that's Borrego.
Yep, Borrego and
Borrego and Picormi in on the sack.
Army.
So 3rd down. And
They have been all over.
3rd down and about 17.
All over Quello today, making him uncomfortable in that pocket.
And this is a rare occasion where you've seen Quello get hit cleanly. Yeah. Again, Quello wanted to slip away from tackles and not be hit cleanly.
Absolutely.
And now you're putting pressure on him, and he's really had nowhere to go the times you have put pressure on him.
Mm-hmm.
So 3rd down.
I've hit Quello when we played him. I didn't get to bring him down. He's just so big. He's so strong. It's very difficult to do so. But this Cobras D-line is doing what they got to do to keep their guys in the game.
3rd down. Quello takes the snap, drops back. Screen play to Strickland. Strickland makes some moves. Tripped up, tackled, short of the 1st down.
Nothing fancy, as Valentine said. Nothing fancy. Likes to keep it simple. Nothing more
Great
simple
screen
than
play
that.
and great tackle. So great plays on both ends. And it is now 4th down. And yet, I believe the Broncos are going to go for it. It'll be 4th down and 2.
Hey, at this rate, I mean, you're proving your defense is strong enough to stop their offense no matter what the situation is. You got 3 minutes and 50 seconds until you're moving on to the championship game. Why not have a little fun with it?
And there is a flag on the play. A sideline warning. finally get it situated.
Coach Chris needs to have a couple more sunflower seeds before he freaks out.
Empty set for Quello. 4th down and 2. Takes it. It's a nice
Punt
punt.
from Quello.
You have not seen that from him in years.
Good return.
Great return.
Could
He's
be
down
exactly
the
what they
sideline.
need.
Got a couple people to beat and hit
Quello,
by Quello.
my goodness.
Quello not only makes the punt, but makes the touchdown saving tackle.
Oh my goodness, a battering ram. Looked like a John Cena shoulder tackle out there. Oh my goodness. This man can throw, he can run, he can punt, and he can hit.
He pretty much did everything you needed him to do on that play. He did everything you needed him to do.
This man's on the sideline acting like nothing happened, like it's an everyday
Everyday
run-of-the-mill
occurrence
play.
for him.
Like, I love that confidence in Quello. That's amazing. Now, you know,
but it was a great return, by the way.
They're going to need a lot, but a little under 3 minutes. Cobras are in good position here. A little confusion by the Broncos defense as well.
First and 10, exactly 2:55 to go. Slap in the shotgun with Robinson. Takes the snap, drops back, throws. It is caught. He goes down. That'll bring up 2nd down.
Pass complete right on the 4-step Thompson.
It'll be 2nd down and about 5. With 2:35 and counting.
You know,
Cobras need to play with a sense of urgency.
I was going to say, as much as I agree with the passing it there, passing it short like that and having him fall is just not it. You got to go for a little bit more.
Thompson drops back. Throws.
Oh, that's a fumble.
Was that a fumble?
Oh,
I think they're going to call it an incomplete pass. And a flag on the play.
Oh, I think that would have been against the Broncos, but now it's against both. 95 with a push in the back. I think they're calling unsportsmanlike.
I think these are going to possibly offset, but nevertheless,
oh my,
it shouldn't be this way.
No.
We got it. We got it, fans. Let the coaches coach players play. We got it, fans. We love y'all for y'all support. We got it. We got it.
Unbelievable. You think they'd catch a break, but then you go and you do something like pushing the man in the back.
And that was Big Country that just got pushed from behind. So offsetting, what looks like, actually no.
Is it 2 against the Cobras?
Both were against the Cobras.
Oh my. You can't have that.
So it's going to back them up.
You know, if it wasn't hard enough already.
It just became that much harder. You are absolutely right.
Man, that's just disheartening if you're a Cobras fan.
Yeah, it looks like a referee lost his hat. So that means that was another flag that was thrown.
He's discussing it over there. It might be a sideline warning. Explaining it to Jesse, maybe.
Second in eternity for your Cleveland Cobras.
And another unsportsmanlike against the Cobras.
You think this holds the record for the longest distance?
I've seen worse. But
I mean, yeah, but I haven't seen something this bad in a long time. Thankfully, it's only 2nd down, but they gotta do something here. 2 minutes left.
And the whistle blows just before the 2-minute warning. So we have exactly 2 minutes before we decide who goes to the the Tier 2 championship.
2-minute warning. With your Broncos up 16-0 over the Cleveland Cobras.
The thing about this game, I have to say, we're going to stick through the 2-minute warning. But what I have to say about this game is a lot closer than it was in week 2 or week 3. I believe it was week 3. But nope, that was week 3 was against you, you guys, the Rapids. So whatever the case is,
early in the season.
whatever the case is, right about now, the score is a lot closer than it
Yeah.
was back then.
Yes, sir. True. True. I think it really just. I think it would be a completely different ball game had the Cobras hit on a few of those big shots that they've taken. It's just an unfortunate
All
series of
right, for
events,
your
and then
50-50
this
raffle
last
winner,
these
the
last
number
few
is
moments with
6,
3 different
7,
penalties against them. It's just
7,
you
9,
can't get more of a
2,
killer than that.
9. Again, the number is 6, 7, 7, 9, 2, 9. Come to the table and claim your prize for the 50-50 raffle.
Did you put in for that 50-50 raffle?
I did
I
not.
got a
I
box
should
of
have thought
donuts.
about
I'd
doing
love
that,
a box
but
of donuts right now.
I could get donuts anywhere. So first and forever,
I got coffee.
Thompson throws over the middle,
Right to
intercepted by
Raji.
Reggie
Who
again.
else?
Reggie trying to make a room. He goes down.
Who else but Reggie?
First down.
Reggie reading the play once again.
Reggie now has a touchdown, a fumble
48
recovery,
seconds
2
left in the first
interceptions,
quarter. Your
a
Broncos
boatload
lead
of rushing
16
yards,
to nothing.
probably a couple receiving yards that I missed. He's been all over the field.
Reggie has definitely earned his player of the game spot.
Everything that you want.
It was 31-14 against the for the last game the Broncos and Cobras played against each other. It was 31-14.
Mm-hmm.
However, the Cobras end up scoring late. But this is a situation in this game, it's totally different. They literally held the Broncos to 16 points with no points to show for it on their own. So how do you,
Let's go, let's go.
if you were
Let's
to
go,
watch this game, you would think the
Broncos.
Broncos were dominating.
Yeah.
But it really has been a game of mistakes.
Oh, y'all can get louder than that. That's all y'all got. I'm a y'all Broncos.
And that is going to do it for this game.
Broncos are going to move on to the championship. You know, it was a good run for the Cobras, too, a team that for the last few years really haven't been. They've been good, but they haven't been good enough. But this year, they really came together, and I'm happy to see it. But as you were saying, it was a completely different. It was a completely different game as compared to the first matchup, and unfortunately, the offense really left a lot out there. And when they watch the film,
it's gonna show.
They're gonna be a lot of.
Gonna show.
It's not gonna be as many uncomfortable conversations, but are gonna be a lot of I should have did this, I should have did that type of deal.
You are absolutely right with that. But however, this is still gonna be the situation where you left a lot on the table.
You did.
A whole lot on the table. And because you left a lot on the table, what do you do for next year if you decide to come back?
Honestly, you really keep the defense. You have to keep this defense together. They did a lot. They showed up last week against the Rapids. They showed up this week. They did what they had to do. They forced turnovers. They got to Quello, who's notorious for getting out of sacks, getting out of not making mistakes. Keep this defense going. Of course, if you didn't notice, Little John was not here today. I didn't see him. I don't know if he was hurt. I know he injured, I think, his leg or his foot last week. He had a questionable tag coming into this game, so you still have guys that are very big key pieces to this defense. You have to keep them together. It really turns to the offense. You have to figure out, in my opinion, a different identity. They're a very pass-heavy team, so you almost already know what the Cobras are going to do. Maybe mix in a more balanced play style. You really got to just go out there and I feel like they're right there. I really do. I really think the Cobras are right there. It's mostly just putting it together, having that offense come together and click. Maybe have a little extra time in the offseason to gel and mix it up. Something like that. You have to get this offense rolling.
As we see the game stats, we still see the 16-0 score. So the Cobras defense did their job. One rushing touchdown allowed, a punt return touchdown allowed.
Mm-hmm.
No passing touchdowns for Quello, which is weird to say.
It almost feels gross to say.
But both teams end up with 4 turnovers. The chances were there for the Cobras.
They were.
They just couldn't capitalize, and that's going to haunt them going into next season. But nevertheless, we do have our first entrant into the Tier 2 championship. It will be the Ohio Broncos heading over to Akron Ellet High School, which is not not a stranger or not a strange place to the Broncos, as we are here in Akron. And then we are still awaiting the final score to the uh, Beaver County Arctic Bengals and the Steel City Bobcats. So we will wait for that score. If it does not happen before we end this broadcast, we will update you guys as best we can as soon as we get it.
Yeah, congratulations to the Broncos. They came into the season with a chip on their shoulder. Everybody was saying, "Oh, the Broncos being brought back. Jimmy this, Jimmy that, Chris this." But they've really shown up week after week, hungry. Despite being like, up there in like the average age for their players, they've really demonstrated that they still want a championship ring no matter what.
And head coach and owner Jimmy Melton, no stranger to championship hardware. So this is going to be a great return for him, as
Hmm.
the first iteration of the Broncos was very close to winning a championship. I believe they were in the championship and were defeated by the Kings Comets. But now they have a chance to run the table and possibly make a trip back to Florida.
If I remember correctly, the Ohio Broncos, the preseason rankings, they were ranked, I believe, ninth or 10th. Like, so they were just barely looking in from the top 10 for the PAFL, but now, I mean, they booked their ticket to the Tier 2 championship.
And with and they relied on defense,
They
which
did.
is something that, if you have no idea or you've never heard the expression, offense sells the tickets, but defense wins the championships. And essentially, if you can't score, you can't win.
Yep.
And that's exactly what they did to the Cobras here. They prevented the Cobras' high-powered offense from scoring, and in tune, 16 points was all they needed, and the
Hmm.
defense took care of the rest.
Yeah, it's incredible. I said that it was going to be a high-powered offense for the Broncos versus a high-powered defense for the Cobras, but it was kind of the opposite. It was kind of the Broncos defense, which isn't a bad defense at all, and nothing taken away from the Cobras offense, but the skills and the strengths of both teams. It really did become a Cobras offense versus Broncos defense game.
And that was the matchup I think Coach Ballantine wanted,
Hmm.
because he knew he had it. So with that, Broncos move on, and as we can see, a couple of Broncos players looking to Gatorade Coach Ballantine as they get through the prayer. And they got him. So Coach Ballantine gets actually that's Coach Putty. So Coach Putty gets the Gatorade bath.
Another wonderful thing that I've been hearing is that Ballantyne says that this is his last season, and
He
what a
said
way it
that
would be.
last year.
He said that last year. He said it the year before when I won a championship with him. But that's TJ. I see you, TJ. He said it a couple years ago. We won a championship. Said it last year. He came
Have a
back,
celebration over. We got
attempted
one
to
last
help us with the
announcement. The concession
Gladiators.
stand has
Lost in the
$1
first
hot
round of the
dogs till
playoffs.
they
It is what it
run.
is.
Make sure
Comes
y'all
back
get y'all
this year,
stuff so they get
swears
some
up
hot
and down it
dogs,
says
man.
last year, and now he's in the championship again.
And
So
that championship vibe gets addictive.
it does. It does.
So
So we'll
as we
see.
see Rico McGee
Let's
here
go, my guy Rico. Love you, brother.
again, and Rico's actually going to have a post-game feedback, post-game recap. So please be sure to head on over to the Rulers Minute and get the rundown on everything that happened tonight if you missed it. But this was a great game nonetheless. But
Real
we will
quick.
see you guys next week, as we will be back in Akron at Ellet High School for the Tier 2 championship. Pre-game will start at 6:50. As for the Cobras, we'll see them next year. But the Broncos move on, and they got one more game to win. But we will find out who it is against. Will it be the Beaver County Arctic Bengals or the Steel City Bobcats? Either way, Pittsburgh's coming to Ohio. So we will see you guys next week in Ellet at Akron. For Josh Davis, for our camera person Sky, for Rico McGee, the Cobras, the Broncos, and the PAFL, I am Romel Thorpe saying we will see you guys next week. Championship time.